Mazda wants to give us another sports car. At least they're thinking about it. We're heading over to Jalopnik, and they've dug up some patents coming from Japan on potentially a new sports car. So we're going to just scroll down, take a look at these patent and image, and they've also translated some of the words about this patent. And keep in mind, anytime we're talking about a patent, it doesn't mean this vehicle is for sure coming out. Engineers for automotive companies patent tons of things, especially the Japanese. Like, they patent so many things. How many of those things come into usage? I don't know, maybe less than 10%. So don't get too excited, but this seems to be a very fleshed out and exact patent. So I'm kind of getting my hopes up, but I also at the same time should know better than to do that. So check this out. This looks like a potential breakdown of what we saw on the Mazda RX Vision concept from a few years back. I mean, you have a really short rear deck lid here. There's hardly any room between the wheel and the rear bumper, or where the rear bumper would be. It's a very compact rear end. Much more compact, it looks like, or at least as compact as what we see in the MX-5. Now, it's a two-door coupe, that's obviously a given. And then you can see right underneath here a little tunnel, and this tunnel would reference that we would have a combustion engine. All right, I don't expect a super huge battery pack, and there could be a battery pack in here, but keep in mind that this is a tunnel, meaning there's going to be a drive shaft and a rear axle to power to send power from the engine to the rear wheels. And it could be all-wheel drive. We just don't know. We know at the very least this patented vehicle would be rear-wheel drive at minimum. Now here is the script that's been translated. The present invention is intended to provide a rear body structure of a vehicle that can ensure the support rigidity of the rear suspension and effectively transmit the rear thrust load from the rear side housing to the coupling body between the side sill and the pillar. Okay, it's just a rear end rigid sports car that we're looking at. And we're going to keep scrolling down. There was one more image that's not here. I believe it's at Motor 1. So let's scroll down. Here's the second image that we didn't see at Jalopnik. So let's clear the cookies. And you can see a better idea of that drive shaft tunnel. Now, the engine would more than likely be up here, and the drive shaft right down here, and the passenger seat, driver's seat, and then we have, where the rear axle would go, and then the rear bumper. So I just wanted to share that. Now, could this vehicle come out? I think if Mazda wanted to do something fairly risky, they could do it. Now, this could also be, the next MX-5. We don't know. I mean, for all we know, it could be. So we want it to be the RX9 or whatever the RX Vision concept would come to be as a production car, whatever they would name it. But we're going to head to the spreadsheet. Hey, future car coming here. I forgot to mention the rotary engine, which is still coming, but that will only come as a range extender. It will only come as a plug-in hybrid, and will only come as a series hybrid. That rotary engine will never have anything to do with performance in a Mazda vehicle ever again, I don't believe. So I just felt like sharing that before I get into the more likely options. All right, let's go back to in the past, Kirk, and just kind of talk about what could potentially power this. Well, Mazda's new platform is front engine, rear wheel drive, and they're working on inline sixes. They have a diesel here, they have a plug-in hybrid 4-cylinder, and they also have an inline six. It could be a Skyactiv X inline six gasoline, meaning compression combustion like a diesel, but runs on gasoline. It's also supercharged, and it's a minimum mild hybrid. So there's a lot of things going on with this inline six, but they could also scrap the Skyactiv X and give us a more powerful but less efficient Skyactiv G Turbo inline six with well over 300 horsepower and who knows how many pound-feet of torque. I mean, use your imagination there, but look at what the 3-liter BMW B58 engine can do, and that should be a good point of reference. So upper 300 horsepower is definitely possible from such an engine. But we also have this plug-in hybrid, which who knows what kind of four-cylinder. I mean, it could be a turbo four-cylinder. It could be a naturally aspirated four-cylinder. It's really hard to say. But if we look at, let's say, it's going to be a plug-in hybrid, right? So if we look at RAV4 Prime, that's minimum 300 horsepower. I know it's a totally different setup. This would have a real 8 or 10-speed automatic transmission instead of an eCVT that we see in the RAV4 Prime, but I guess it's a somewhat point of reference there. But easily over 300 horsepower, I think we could see from a plug-in hybrid Mazda rear-wheel drive vehicle. Now we know the potential, so we don't know for sure, but the Mazda 6 has been killed, but the successor is supposed to use this platform. An upscale CX-5, maybe called the CX-50, is supposed to use this platform. We know the CX-9, maybe the next one's called the CX-90, could use this platform. Will use this platform 100%. And then what about a flagship sports car? Well, flagship sports cars do not sell well. Oh, look, an Acura just killed the NSX. So that's hard to see, but here comes Mazda. Maybe it was something special here. Just a short update video for you guys. I am still in Palo Alto, California, trying to keep up with the news. And I was in the Santa Cruz today for a long time. I also drove the Hyundai Kona N. Insane vehicle. Definitely stick around so you see my impressions on both of them. And that will be August 10th. So real short turnaround, just a couple days from now. But smash the like button if you're excited for anything Mazda, potential patents leading to a potential sports car. Who knows? But it's fun to speculate. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more Mazda news like this. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.